I'm sure everyone is dying to know which twin I prefer. It's Hikari. Now let's start the video. Good morrow, friends. Today, I've got something special for you. Just waiting on the little rascals to arrive. Again? Whatever. We can finally get moving. Obviously, those two have done way too much moving, so I'll take it from here. Hikari, Nozomi, Tachibana. The two of them share enough similarities, so we'll have both of them step onto the stage and we can do a double run through. The amount of double entendres I could have done in this video. The Halo. Pac-Man gets stabbed with a spear. The most dangerous frisbee. It's worth noting that if they're facing the same direction, let's say towards Sensei's Excalibur, the parts of their halos that meet will match. Now let's take a little gander at their uniforms. Navy blue, light blue, white, and some touches of gold and black. This is the sisterhood approach, specifically in the Mario video. A simple, almost too basic outfit, but what's not to dig about professional looking girls? It's a bonus that they're anything but, because the Excalibur craves disciplinary action that these two would benefit immensely from. Gloves. What's so special about gloves? They look professional. Solid white or black gloves gives me Butler's vibes, which is insanely powerful against me. Otherwise, we can pay homage to Seiya and consider this. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, you can always keep it within the glove. We have dark clothes, so we balance it out with green tea hair. Safe to consume? Depends on what kind of consume we're talking. This is strictly on Hikari's side, but perhaps it's silky and smooth to the touch. Physical intimacy is something severely lacking for someone like me who is currently reading a script about fictional bratty train conductors in the most epic gacha game ever. Anyway, earring, and what's more, elf ears. Double whammy. Earrings give off an air of flair, like the difference between Akane in her maid uniform and the other two in the gal outfit. If we need a distinction between the twins, I'd mark Hikari as innocent looking and Nozomi as more cheeky looking. Don't get me wrong, they're both equally bratty and the Excalibur is glowing, but when it comes to appearance, these descriptions do apply. Speaking of brattiness, how bratty can these two unassuming train conductors be? The sheath shivers. Moving on, let's take a look at their hands. Hikari has both of them pointed up and out like she's waiting for you to grab onto them like handlebar. Nozomi's not exempt from this either. She has twin tails. But speaking of her hand, she has her hand out like a train attendant mob. But alternatively, if you're not into keeping it in the glove, as previously discussed, you can always shoot it onto the glove. Backpacks, huh? We here at the BCF accept all mediums that allow us to yank brats and hold them in place. And a belt? I could describe all the uses of this, but for those uninitiated in the BCF, I will spare you, and the sanctity of my channel, the details. A whistle? What do you need a whistle for? Nobody's coming to save you. Now let's get to the good part. The really good part. I got three things, brother. White leggings. Trying to look pure when you're anything but? Tail. It's worth noting that Hikari has a hearted end while Nozomi's is spear-ended. Don't worry, this doesn't change anything. The entire base is still ripe for the yanking. And lastly, the boots. It's been a while since I've been able to use this joke. I always hate to ask, but if you can find it in your heart, please stop. Alright, that'll wrap up our very sophisticated, pure, wholesome, and professional discussion of the Tachibana twins. I know that some of you connoisseurs out there might have preferred Suo, and to you I say, well, maybe someday. Get out of here, you rascals. And to you, thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.